Hello and welcome back to Lost Island. We are in October still, just after 2 o'clock. Two little things that we need to do. We need to go and pick up a couple of pallets of vegetables that we have at the greenhouse. Take those in for selling, and then on our way back we will going to establish a new allotment for a new member of the island. And the person who's going to be looking after that allotment is, I was going to say a young lass, but she's in her mid-20s, and her name is Hanna Hill. So we're going to go and get that sorted out, courtesy of the treasure we found in the last episode. Fantastic. So let's go and get on the tractor and we'll be away. We'll get things sorted out. So there should be a couple of pallets. I wonder if I can get through the back here without having to reverse in. Let's have a look and see. Not really. So I should have reversed in, but in any case we'll get this sorted out. We'll get this loaded up and then we'll just reverse out of here. So we've got a... Let's have a look and see what we've got here. We've got a pallet of chili peppers and a pallet of garlic. So let's get those loaded up and then we can find out where we can go and sell them. Right, let's get those reversed out here, out of here. Not sitting very well in this trailer for some reason. I think I just reversed into a wall or a pole. A wooden girder. Or was it an iron girder? I'm not quite sure. Maybe we should be looking to see where we're reversing. It certainly would help. This trailer doesn't like these pallets for some reason. I don't know why. I think what we'll do is once we out of here we should settle down. If we can just get out of here without this thing misbehaving, it's really becoming difficult. Might settle down, it might just be that there's too many scripts all over the place there. Oh, still doing that. Anyway, let's stop. And I think we might have to buy a new trailer to unload these. I think it's Shift I. Yep. And we'll load them up using a bit of super strength. And yeah, we'll have to replace this trailer. This is not the first time this has happened, unfortunately. Goodness, that fell the right way. Struggling a bit. Yeah, we'll look at a new trailer in the near future. That looks better. Yeah, did have to use a bit of super strength there just to get myself out of a bit of trouble there. Right, so let's go and have a look and see where this is going to sell. It's going to sell most probably where things normally sell here. And here we go. So we're looking at chilies, chili peppers. Not a great price at the terminal. And garlic. I was expecting a bit more. Yeah, only going to bring in about 1,400. Well, I'd say only. It's a very slow producer. We might take that out and get something that is a little bit produces a little bit quicker. We'll see. It's not for now though. In any case, we'll see you at the terminal. Right, so here we are at the terminal, and we're just about to get these sold. Should bring in about 700 each. Yeah, just over 1500. Not to be scoffed at. Just want to see if there's any smallish trailer that we can utilize in the market. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see trailers. Yeah, I think this one here is what we should look to buy. I've utilized that one in the past and it's very good. So let's go and get this sold. Get it repaired first. We repaired it before we left the farm. Would have been cheaper. So we can repair it. Yep. And we'll paint it. Yep. There we go. And now we want to sell it, don't we? We can sell it for 2,500. Yep. And that's it, sold. Now we're going to buy. We do have a bit of cash at the moment, so I'm going to buy this one here. And we'll buy it new, so we'll buy it at full capacity so that we can. It's going to cost 13,000. We've got 40,000 in the bank. We do want to build at least one new allotment with this today, and then maybe another one in the next month, where we now buy. Yep, there we go, and there's our new trailer. Just hope this little tractor can pull it. Should be able to. The thing with this trailer is it's very, very versatile. It's small, but it's very versatile. We can load up to 12,000 litres worth of grain or whatever we may need. We can also take off the sides and make it smaller in terms of volume, but also take it right down to a baling trailer, to a bale trailer. So one of my favorite trailers, in especially starting out. Do like it. So we'll stop here and we'll just go, and so Hanna stays just across the road from Peter, and we'll just go knock on the door and get her to come in. Just tell her we're going to build the allotment. Hanna, we'll be building an allotment for you. Pop down in when you're ready. Just pop down and we should have it just about ready for you. Okay, see you later. Right, there we go. So we'll do this just on the other side of the road from Peter's, so she doesn't have a long way to go. Greenhouses, and we're going to build this allotment for her. Swing it around so that we've got everything in the right. And of course I'm standing in exactly the wrong spot again. Why do I do that all the time? It's because I'm standing in the area where I want to build something and I don't move beforehand. That's what it is. It's not a serious problem though. Right, so let's get this placed. That's about right, I think. Does it have to be? There we go. That's about right. It's going to be a bit of landscaping, I think. There we go. It looks good. I think we'll just smooth this all out around the edges. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's do that quickly. And we're standing exactly in the wrong spots again. Oh my goodness. Right, smooth it out to that sort of level. Should work out quite nicely. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, looks pretty good there. Looks pretty good there. It's probably a little bump here somewhere, but let's just check the tractor. We'll have to bring some water in. And then there's another thing that I want to do. Is I want to bring some water in, and then we'll work out what we're going to grow, or what Hanna's going to grow. We're doing carrots with Peter, so a little bit slow going up here. It's a bit of an uphill, but it's not much. I suppose that's one of the things we'll have to do, is start to look for a little bit more horsepower on our tractors. But we'll get back with a load of water, and then we'll get that going. And then I have another water pump that I want to put in next to the river, pump water directly from the river, and connect it up directly to our two allotments. Don't think it should cost too much, but it's probably going to cost a little bit, but we'll get that all sorted out. Are we looking crop-wise here? I think we've planted, haven't we? Seeded. Yeah, we've got wheat growing, and needs to be weeded. Needs rolling, but we're not rolling at the moment. So yeah, things coming along. We were very lucky to find those 3 treasures. I believe there's still quite a few lying around the place, but we haven't really got time just to go on treasure hunts. We've got to get things going here. This tractor may be a little bit underpowered for this trailer. In case we'll get that off, we'll get the water hitched up to one of the bigger tractors, and then we'll go and take that down to Hanna, get her going. We'll just jump off there for now. We'll come and sort it. But we did have but this trailer can't. Don't think that can go into a bale trailer. But we could possibly sell that. I don't think we're going to need that as well. We can sell that and raise some money that way. We'll put it onto the Volvo. The Volvo needed a bit of servicing, didn't it? So let's get that done. and yeah, Volvo, and repair. That's going to cost a bit of money. Yep. Was a short of fuel as well. Do we have to go and buy some fuel from somewhere? We're still okay for a little while. Water. That's what we wanted. Just wondering whether we're going to be putting ourselves under pressure by building the new. Shouldn't be too much. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, it will help if we put water in. I don't know how much water we've got in Peter's place. We might have to top that up as well. There we go. With these tractors, they just take a little while to get the trailers moving. It's the downfall of low horsepower tractors. Low horsepower and very old tractors, and cut across the field. I think when we come into springtime, we should take. Well, it depends on how many we've built, how many allotments we've built here, but. Take a cut of grass off this before if we can. Water, there we go. Go and see what Hanna's going to specialise in. Carrots, so we're doing Peter's doing carrots, we're doing chili and garlic. Grapes we're not really good for. So Hanna will do green beans. Green beans. And we'll do that to distributing, or to selling. Selling, there we go, so that she can get her commission out of the whole deal. And we'll activate that. There we go, the beans are in. Look like they are out of season, but still, I'm sure that'll come back in. And we'll close the gate. Right. So that's Hanna up and running. Now we will go and we'll put in down here next to the. We don't want to get too close to the seawater. Maybe we'll do it down the other side here. We'll put a pump in. And I think we should be able to get it in around about here somewhere. Let's have a look and see. Well, we'll look at it and we'll get it sorted out. Right. I think I'm going to put in the sort of watering system, let's put it this way, down here. So the first thing that we need to put in is, let's just get out of that, is we need to put in a distribution center, and that is I think it's under containers. Not sure actually. Might not be. No, it's not there. It might be under as a. Where did I find it? I have used it before. It comes with the. There it is. There. That's the distributor. Right, so let's get down there and need to have it facing this way. Well, we don't need to really, but we might want to put other product in there at a later stage. So I think if we get it there, then it will be close enough to the road without interfering on the road. We'll have to do some leveling off, so that's not too much of a problem. There we go. And let's just have a look here. You can see there's quite a bit of, let me get in this tractor first and then move it out of the way. Whenever I build, I seem to have things in the way. It's just the way it is. Let's just put it over there for now. It should be well out of the way then. So let's smooth that off first before I forget. And then I will put in the pumping system to pump the water from the river into there. So, what are we going to do? We're going in here, and we're going down there to smoothing, and so we'll take it from where the level that we want it to go, and we'll just smooth this all out to that level. That should work quite nicely actually. The smoothing tool works really, really well when you don't have a huge mound to move, and then it just moves the last little bit ever so nicely. Yeah, so there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, so now we need to put the groundwater system in, and that is regarded as a factory, I think. If I remember correctly, I've used this before as well. This is not entirely free water. You do have to pay for it, but it does come with, well, it's fair enough really, I suppose. 3,000. Don't want it. I'm going to put it down a little bit, but not too far down. Something like that. So let's go and have a look at that. I'm not going to do any fancy smoothing off around there. Right, so let's get this activated. So we need to go groundwater pump. We need to put it into distributing. So we need to change that to distributing, and we need to activate it. And then at the top of every hour, it should then move water to hopefully here, which we need to set to distributing as well. See, we can put in manure and all that to actually increase the production on those farms, and we'll do that over time as an indication of growth. Let's put it that way. Water. So if we put water in there, we change that to distributing and we activate that. And then this should then transfer water over to our two greenhouses and any other greenhouses that we have. It may also, either directly from here, I think, do we need water? Yeah, I think we need water in the sheep. So it may send water over there as well. We'll have to just keep just monitor that. Right. So just before I put off the markers, so this is where any other product would come in. Normally we would load water, and we can use this as a store for seed and such like as well, because we can take it out there as well. So that's really good. And of course we can fill up our water tanker from there. Right, so I'm just going to go and switch off those markers quickly, and then I'm going to put in a bit more of this just around here, just to make it look a little bit, just to blend it in a bit. So where are we going to go? We're going to go here, and sculpting, we can go painting. Forest ground, I think, is what we're going to put in here. I think that's what's there already in the front. Yeah. Then we'll put a bit of grass tufts in there. And we will do, it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to the top here and plants. Actually, I'm going to put in some really small little bits here just to so it doesn't grow as high as there we go. Didn't really want to do that, but yeah, that looks good. That looks good enough. Fantastic. Well, there we go. So we've got, if we just climb up to the top of the hill here, I think we're about to see everything that we've kind of done today. All right, so out in the distance there we can see our second allotment or Hanna Hill, and she's starting to work on beans, green beans. We've put in a watering system where we're pumping water up from the river and into this reservoir here, and then we have pipes going directly through to our allotments. So I think what we can do is we can just wait till after the hour before we sign off, just to make sure that the water does go through to, so 1600. So we should have water in here now. Won't be much. Yeah, so we've now got 2,700 litres of water in there. And then from now on, from the next hour on, it will start distributing to the allotments. I certainly hope it will. We're going to find out. Fantastic. Love it. You can actually take down our windmill now. We can utilize that area. We might do that when we upgrade. We might upgrade that greenhouse. In any case, that's where we're going to end this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.